it's me, Courtney, and this is a video all about these snowflake matte glitter nails. I'm glad that you could join me today, and if you're new to my channel, I'd love it if you would subscribe and turn on the notifications so that you can be with me for more of my videos. So this is one of the colors that I'll be using today for this set. It is from Essential Nails and it's called Sunkissed. The other polish that I will be using is from the gel bottle and is number 64 in my collection, but it's called Cacao. So I'll link both of these in the description box if they are still available. I'll also be using a matte top coat. I have one here from Premier Gel and a little bit of glitter. I will be doing the snowflakes with my new favorite piano white detailing gel from GD Coco. You can get that off the Canny website. And I think that's it. So I have some tips here, and I don't think you guys really want to sit and watch me paint these with 2 layers. So in the interest of saving time, let's just use a little bit of magic. And there we have it. These are ready to go. They have been cured. Now, I'm going to leave these 2 blank. I only painted them for display purposes anyway, but for the lighter ones, we'll be adding the glitter. And so what I'll use to do that is just a little bit of top coat. Although this has got a tacky layer on it, so I probably could just stick them on where I wanted, but I'll have more control if I use a little bit of a top coat. So since I'll be covering it with matte top coat anyway, I will put a little bit of that on there. And then I'll just mix a tiny bit of the glitter in with the matte top coat. I use this little detail brush. Just get it a bit wet so I can pick some of this up. This glitter is from Funky Sugar Glitter Mixes. They're not trading anymore, so I can't link you guys to this, sadly. But I'm sure there's lots of other lovely glitter companies that have something similar. It's just a white iridescent multi-cut glitter. So I'll put this on just sparingly. Let me get this. I don't want it to be too overwhelming. It's just like a little light snowfall. I don't know. I don't want full coverage. Just want it to be simple. So there's one, and let's do this next one. And there's maybe easier ways to do this, but this is just how I'm doing it. I didn't plan this design really, I just kind of winging it. So now I'll cover this. Well, first I'm going to cure it so that when I go in with my matte top coat, I don't get any glitter on my matte top coat brush. So I'll stick those in the light to cure, and then we'll come back and cover them up with the matte top coat. Here we go. Already they're a little bit matte because there was a bit of matte top coat on there. I like the way glitter looks when it has a matte finish. It's just a little bit different to the normal shiny glitter. And I like it over brown. January is kind of a funny month, isn't it? Because we're all coming off of our Christmas high and we don't know what day of the week it is and whatever, so I thought brown would be just a really calm, grounding color to keep us in line in January before we move on to February, where everything's really happy and lovey and whatever. So I put that in the light to cure. This is a really good matte top coat. Premier Gel is not expensive either. I don't tend to use really expensive brands, so I'll link that for you guys as well. When that comes out, I'll be using this to create some snowflakes. I reviewed this yesterday. I used it for the first time and I'm like, my mind is just blown how amazing it is. I'll show you guys the video of that soon. I think this video will be aired before that one, but I'll link it when it is aired. I'm looking for my other striping brush. I don't know where it is. This is my really long one. Where is, oh, there it is. And this one is a bit shorter. So these are the brushes that I normally use when I want to make snowflakes. And just waiting for that to finish. Here we go. Now that's come out of the light and you can see it's just ever so slightly shimmery with the matte top coat. Now let's do some little snowflakes. I know it's not Christmas anymore, but you know, snow happens for some time after Christmas as well. So you can have snowflakes and winter designs all throughout winter. It doesn't have to be just at Christmas. Okay, for the snowflake, normally I would just go in with some lines and make a star and then put some dots and whatever in. But I think I want to do it a bit different this time. So I'll get a little bit of gel on my brush and just let it gather at the end of the bristles there. Now I'd like to have like a dot, kind of like when I did fireworks the other day, and then bring it in like that and do the same. And this is how I'll create my baseline star pattern. Now I've got this star pattern in place. I would like to go in and just do some of the finer details along each of the lines, I guess. I would recommend curing this first before you go in for the second detailed bit. I'm being very, very brave by not curing this, because if I make a mistake now, then I'm kind of screwed and I have to do the whole thing over, but hopefully I don't. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll see. So what I'm doing is just getting a little bit of gel on the end of my bristles, and I'm putting the end of my bristles down and kind of jiggling it about just to get it off and make it, that section of it, have more of the gel. And then once I have that down and that, I release it from my brush and just bring the bristles down the way. As I come down, I just lift my brush up a tiny bit so that it creates this graduated effect. Oh, I kind of messed up there. Okay, last one. And that is my pretty little snowflake. Now I can go in with my dotting tool. This is a really tiny, 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 tiny dotting tool. And maybe just put some accent dots around. This really just finishes off your snowflakes and makes it look like you know what you're doing. There. So this gel is really good for this. If you're using a regular gel polish, you probably won't be able to do it as easily, but you will still be able to do it. So let's put that in the light to cure, and then I'll just go along and do that one more time for you, and I'll probably speed it up though, so that if you don't want to watch the whole thing, you don't have to. There is the second one. Put that in the light to cure. This is our finished little nail. Now, I don't know if this needs to be wiped off with top coat. It says you can use it for 3-dimensional patterns, which leads me to believe that it's not sticky, but actually it is sticky. So I'll be wiping this off with alcohol just to get rid of the inhibition layer. And that is that done. I'm going to keep these 2 nails shiny. So I'll go over them now with a top coat. I've just got no wipe top coat from Uncanny. So there you have it, you guys. This is just a simple, classy set you can do to kind of walk away from Christmas and step into the new year feeling a little bit fresh and ready. So that's it from me for now. Let me know what you think in the comments and join me again soon here for another nail video.